You guys look great. You look comfortable. Happy. Yeah. Hooray. This is a great spot. Mark. Lauren, thank you.
We're about to get
Karen.
a little weird.
I got it.
I would just love to tell this story forever because it's such a really it's an origin story for Otis, my son, who's in the other room. But it feels like it's an origin story for me as an adult and certainly as a married person. We took our honeymoon to Hawaii and we got trapped in way out on practically the westernmost point of Hawaii in the absolute wilderness. No cell phone reception, nothing, and serious consequences to making a wrong move. We were in the Napali coast, which is where they filmed Jurassic Park. You know that.
Waimea Canyon.
Yeah,
Yes.
This was the Kalalau Valley or the
It's
Kalalau.
the same.
Yeah.
I think it's the same. It's like the back ends of
That's
it.
the canyon that is north of it or south of it or whatever it is. And we got totally trapped, and we had been blessed. The guy came in the middle of the night and rented us a full suite of camping gear, like under the moonlight. It was very shady, and he gave us this magic map that showed us the map of the whole place. And he said, go to the river when you get there, and then walk exactly 250 paces backwards and turn left. It's the only way you're ever going to find this secret spot to camp. And we found it, and it was an ancient temple. Like, remember that the civilization there predates Tahitians coming. So Hawaiian culture is the mix of Tahitian and the people that are there beforehand. So the people that were there beforehand had built terraces over 2,000 years ago. Terraces in a civilization in this valley, and believe it or not, it's still inhabited to this day by hippies, full time. Someone said, "Aw." People say a hippie won't steal, but I caught 2 in my cornfield. John Hartford, me and you. So anyway, the storm hit, and the entire legitimate campsite got washed out. We're talking 40 plus campers. Just their stuff literally got washed out to sea, and all their tents, everything got soaked. And you stopped being able to hike out because what was a path became a waterfall 4,000 feet to your death. And so it was crazy, but we were high and dry, and we had enough packed extra food, and we were just in a fantasy world, basically. And one day I remember going out into the ocean, and there was all the camper stuff just bobbing around, like bottles and backpacks and stuff, and a backpack floated by. I looked and was like, ooh, Dr. Bronner's, and just like washed my hair. And then I pulled out a can of something called Merlin's Magic Powder, and so I took that, and then we mixed it with tea and drank it, and we wrote this song.
Nope, keep talking.
This was one of the coolest experiences for me, not just because of all the aforementioned and being to Hawaii for the first time, but because we had bought a ukulele from the local place called, I can't remember, I'm spacing on the name now, but we hiked out with this ukulele, and so we just sat in the tent, and this song the whole thing came out. No revisions, nothing in a matter of minutes, and
That was pretty serious in there, just so you know. Like, Otis is watching Planet Earth, and something that looked like a beluga. He was very upset that they were calling it a beluga when he thought it was a bat. So I just had to let him know that it was a beluga. And like the TV wasn't wrong. But yeah, the screams when something is wrong for a 4-year-old. Like, that's not right. Sorry to interrupt. This is how Otis came to be.
And anyway, the bottom line is, in our spare time, we made Otis. So. the sky where we all reside. And I cry for just